अमृतं तप्तजीवनं कविभिडीडितं कल्मषापहं श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदाततं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः. Let us resume our discussion on Sri Ramakrishna's spiritual discourses with his intimate devotees at his residence in Dakshineshwar temple premises on a Sunday afternoon dated 26th October 1884. This appears in the 13th chapter of the first volume of the original Bengali presentation, Sri Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita, 113.4. In the Hindi translation, it appears in the second volume of Sri Ramakrishna Vachanamrit, 201-4, and under chapter 32 of the chronologically presented English rendering, the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Let us recapitulate the salient points discussed 3 weeks ago, because last 2 weeks we did not meet. 9th of July was Guru Purnima Sunday, and the following Sunday was spiritual retreat. So we have seen that Sri Ramakrishna has indicated that though God realization seems to be impossible at the outset, but everything becomes possible by the grace of God. When you think deeply, you analyze that it is almost an impossible feat. As I have said, Sri Ramakrishna used to quote a Sama Sangeet, a song on the mother of the great devotee Ram Prasad. Prasad bhashe loke hashe. People are laughing, making fun of him at the statement of Prasad, the devotee, that he wished to realize God. Why they are laughing? He is telling, Santarane Sindhu Gaman. It's like crossing the ocean by swimming. No one has ever been able to do it, crossing Atlantic or Pacific Ocean by swimming. At best the English Channel has been swum across, and Swamiji swam across the tip of our country to the Vivekananda Rock. But it is impossible to swim across the great oceans. And such is the difficulty in attaining God, crossing the ocean of samsara. You see, samsar sagar. So the devotee further says, Prasad bhashe loke hashe santarane sindhu gamon. আমার মন বুঝেছে প্রাণ বোঝে না ধরবে শশী হয়ে বামন. A dwarf, a बामन, अगर चंद्रमा तक पहुंचने चाहते हैं, वो एक हास्यकर चीज होता है, ये मजाक बन जाता है. A dwarf, a बामन, how can reach the moon? So if realization of God is so impossible, so infeasible, why the target has been set? Sri Ramakrishna is saying that if you know the secret, then you can cross over. What is the secret? Secret is faith in the name and power of God. This is important. You may be incapable, we may be incapable to realize God, but God is omniscient, omnipotent. He can do anything. It is within His power. So first we should have this belief, this faith. This is the foundation of our spiritual life. You can achieve many things in your mundane life in this world. You can do many things. But realization of God is only possible through the grace of God. And however difficult it may appear, it becomes easy for Him. Sri Ramakrishna gives an example. Then look, there is a magician. Magician gives you a very difficult riddle, difficult feat. He makes a knot. Such a knot that you, however you may try, you cannot open it. Multiple knots. But he knows the secret. When it becomes his turn, he simply shakes the rope in such a way that all the knots get released in a trice. That is the magic. You cannot do it, but the magician can. That is his magic. Similarly, Sri Ramakrishna says, God is the magician. And his magic is Maya. It poses the problem so unsurmountable, impossible, that we are at a loss. We say, Baba, ye hoga nahi. So what is the secret? Mami bhaje prapadyanti maya metam tarantite. Bhagavan is telling in Bhagavad Gita, Daivi hyesha gunamayi mama maya durattaya. This Maya, this ignorance, these knots, these difficulties have been designed by no other than God Himself. Mama Maya, His Maya. Durattaya, Duratikram. Almost impossible. बहुत कठिन है. भगवान का रचित हुआ माया है. ये दैवी है, अलौकिक है, लौकिक नहीं है. लौकिक प्रतिबंधकता, mundane impediments can be crossed over. We have been given that power. We have been given enough power to cross any problem of the world in our physical sense. But not spiritual problems. The Daivi, Alokik, is Mudurattaya. So what is the secret? Mam eva ja prapadyante. Prapatti, Sharanagati. अगर कोई मेरे शरण में आ जाए, माया में तम तरंती थे, वो हाउ डज इट क्रॉस? अहम त्वा सर्व पापेभ्य मोक्षयिष्यामि मा चिज. I go to them and help them so that they can cross, not at their might, but by my assistance. भगवान का सहारा से हम लोग असंभव को संभव कर सकते हैं. इसको शरणागति कहलाता है. What is शरणागति? रक्षिष्यति इति विश्वासः. अगर हम भगवान के शरण में आ जाए तो भगवान हमें अवश्य रक्षा करेंगे. तो विश्वास होना चाहिए. दिस इज द फाउंडेशन ऑफ अ स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ. सो भगवान, वी हैव डिस्कस्ड एट लेंथ, हैज गिवन दिस पॉइंट, हैज क्लैरिफाइड दिस पॉइंट by an illustration. We have discussed at length that how there is an apparently unsurmountable problem for a person whose near and dear one was suffering from a deadly disease. So the doctor said, there is no hope, the patient will die. So then he was very eager, he was very upset, as we all become upset. Then he inquired, is there any way? Then the Vaidya said, yes, there is one way out, but which is almost impossible. He said, what is that? So he gave a list of requirements. वो सुनते ही most of the people will become upset. ये तो कोई भी होने वाला नहीं है. They said that the procedure is that when the Swati star, there is a particular star, Swati star will be in the ascent in the sky. It doesn't rise in the sky all the time. Very rarely it rises. When it rises, at that time, you have to search with the almanac. Then, if there is any shower of rain at that time, it may or may not happen. You see how impossible the happenings. The Swati star has to rise, it should be visible, it may not be visible. Then at that time there should be a shower. And the rainwater must be collected, fall on its own, on a skull. एक मृतक को खोपड़ी कहाँ पर पड़ा रहेगा, वहाँ पर वो पानी, स्वाति नक्षत्र का पानी बरसेगा. That's not all. Then there will be a frog coming near the skull. जो खोपड़ी के अंदर नजदीक में एक मेढक आएंगे. Will approach. And seeing that a snake, a venomous snake, will try to catch that frog and jump to bite it. And in case, in that condition, if the snake fails to bite the frog and the venom by accident falls on that collected rainwater in that skull, everything is accidental. He will be failure to catch the frog and the उनका जो जहर है, विष है, वो खोपड़ी में गिरेगा. If you can collect that rainwater mixed with that poison and feed this patient, he will be alive. वो पिलाने से तब मरीज बच जाएंगे, अन्यथा नहीं. Now it is important, just not a bogus illustration. You should study deeply because it is coming out of the words of Bhagavan, God. Every word is important. Every incident is important. We find that a series of impossible events, not one. It's not that one event is impossible. There must be a series of impossible events happening in our life in order to realize God. Don't think that if we cross one impediment, we are through. But wait till the end. जब तक वो दवा नहीं बनता है, तब तक इंतजार करना पड़ेगा. You have to wait and watch. So first thing, so what this person did, as most of the people would do, is just brush it aside. ये अच्छी होने वाला नहीं है. लेकिन ये व्यक्ति, he was successful. How he became successful? ये जानना जरूरी है. वो कैसे सफल बन गए? Now hearing this, he believed, yes, this, when it is the only way, let me try, let me believe in it, let me proceed. So believed in it, that is the beginning of our spiritual life. Have faith in the scriptures. Guru Vedanta Vakyeshu Ativa Vishwasaha iti Shraddha. Shraddha is the backbone of our spiritual life. Shraddha, Shrat Purvak Dha Dhatu ki pratyay se Shraddha banta hai. Dha Dharane, that which protects us, holds us, uplifts us, that is Shraddha. अगर आपके जिंदगी में श्रद्धा आया है तो आप आगे बढ़ेंगे. श्रद्धा नहीं है, कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. इज द बैकबोन, नींव है. विश्वास, अटूट विश्वास, हाँ होगा, जरूर हम ईश्वर लाभ करेंगे, इस जन्म में करेंगे, इस आंखों से भगवान को देखेंगे. जबरदस्त विश्वास होना चाहिए. किसके ऊपर विश्वास? अपने पर. मैं करने वाला हूं. He who believes, he gets. This is the secret of spiritual illumination. With this example, Thakur says, now Shraddha is not enough. He just didn't believe and slept. Then he consulted the almanac and saw this is a propitious time. It may match with the ascent of the Swati star. He set out. He made a beginning. We don't want to begin. We end our journey at the outset. नहीं होने वाला नहीं, तब नहीं होगा. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayati mohoto bhayat. It's not, it doesn't matter what you do compared to what has to be done. There must be a contribution. There must be an effort, an endeavor, an attempt towards that goal, however small it may be. But that is necessary. That is the beginning of the journey. And the momentum is that Vishwas. Whenever you feel a drooping spirit, hold on to that Vishwas. नहीं, गुरु बोल दिए हैं, शास्त्र बोले हैं, दवा मिलेगा, वैद्य बोला है, जरूर मिलेगा, क्यों नहीं होगा? So he set out, and then what happened? To his dismay, he found that Sati Nakrat, the star has arisen, and also there is a spell of shower. That is, if you have faith and if you continue your journey, your quest with sincerity, then miracles will start happening in your life. You will see for yourself. ये क्या हो रहा है? But do not feel self-complacent. जो हो गया, साथी नक्षत्र जल हो गया, बस सब कुछ नहीं हुआ, होने वाला है. The event should be used to gain further momentum in our life. Should not be thought it is the end of this journey. So as soon as there was a shower, the person's belief, faith redoubled. So with more sincerity, he started praying. व्याकुल होकर प्रार्थना करना चालू किया. This is important. व्याकुलता, sincerity, intense longing. जब इतना तक हो गया, बाकी भी होने वाला है. ये विश्वास होना चाहिए. सबूत मिल गया. I've got something in your life. Please analyze, every one of you. Haven't you got anything? Don't you have enough grounds to feel grateful to God? भगवान जो दिया है, वो सब पाने के लिए क्या आप काबिल हैं? जो मिला है, उसके लिए शुक्र गुजारो. Be thankful to God that you have given me enough. बाकी भी करवा दीजिए. बहुत मिला है, लेकिन और भी कुछ मिलने वाला है, वो भी कृपा करके कर दीजिए. Ask and it shall be given you. मांगना पड़ेगा. हम तो मांगते हैं, हम तो भिखारी हैं, दुनियादारी मांग लेते हैं, जीवन बर्बाद कर देते हैं. मांगना है तो भगवान को मांगो। भगवान को पाने के लिए, भगवान को दर्शन करने के लिए प्रार्थना करो, जो कभी खत्म नहीं होने वाला है। कोई आपसे छीन ले सकता है। दुनियादारी जितने भी आवे, कुछ आपके पास रहेगा नहीं, एक ईश्वर ही रहेंगे। तो व्याकुल होकर दिस पर्सन वेंट ऑन प्रेइंग, एंड देन टू हिज सरप्राइज ही सॉ दैट ए फ्रॉग इज देयर, बट ही डिडंट फाइंड एनी स्नेक अराउंड। कोई सांप दिखाई नहीं पड़ा। देन इंटेंसिफाइड हिज प्रेयर, व्याकुल होकर, भगवान ये भी करवा दीजिए। सडनली दिस स्नेक अपीयर्ड, and then his heart was throbbing. Very graphic description. When we'll go near the goal, your heart will start palpitating. शायद अब मिल जाएंगे, अभी हो गया। You have seen the sprints, 100-meter dance, 200-meter dance. The runner almost reaches the target near the ribbon. Then a different feeling comes. Yes, I have come almost to the target. She cannot have any lapses anymore. Enough. Time hasn't gone. Now is the most crucial time when a person is about to reach the goal. Thakur gives another example, that a person is catching fish from the pond. So he made a lot of arrangements, and he was eagerly waiting. When the fish comes, he saw some of the things, he became convinced that fish is there, he'll come. But when the bait is moving and the thread has gone down, that is, the fish has just swallowed the bait, then he cannot take any chance. His entire attention would be to his target, because this is the final time. So when the snake was approaching, his heart was throbbing, and proportionately his prayer became more and more intense. That is important. We have to intensify our prayer as and when we approach towards our target. And finally he saw, actually the snake missed the target and the poison fell on that skull. Then what happened? He's written, he started dancing with joy. ये नतीजा है. The last smile is the best smile. धीरे धीरे करे नाचते चलो. He was starting with open raised hands. He started dancing, and immediately he collected that patient material, rushed to the patient, and the patient survived. This is the secret of success in life. In this sequence, we start with faith, make a beginning, intensify your journey with continuous longing and prayer, earnest prayers, and wait and watch. Feel grateful to God so that He is helping you, He has helped you, He will help you further. That will intensify your faith. And have patience. इतना तक कर दिया, बाकी भी करेंगे. हताश बन जाइए. There is no scope of hatasha, disappointment, frustration. These are all negative items of life. There must be continuous encouragement. From where? From inside. Look back and find how much God has helped you, how much He is helping you. You cannot live for a moment without His help. Learn to be grateful. ये हमारे जीवन में नहीं है. हम सब कुछ मिलता है, but we are not thankful. Be thankful to God. भगवान हमें बहुत दिए हैं. I do not deserve this. आप अहेतुक कृपा सिंधु, without any reason, you cannot reason out why God is helping you. You do not deserve. But we are His children. We are His children. हम लोग अपना है. हमें मदद नहीं करेंगे तो किसको करेंगे? तो सबको क्यों नहीं मदद करते हैं? जो मांगता है उसको मिलता है. दिस इज द सीक्रेट. जे चाहे से पाए. We have to be eagerly praying for it. We get what we want, but unfortunately we want all bogus things in life. We should ask which is most precious, which is love for God. Now the question comes that why don't we have that longing for God? Because now it comes. व्याकुलता होने से सब मिल जाएगा. Finally he says, व्याकुलता थाकले सब हो जाए. This is the ending of that episode. इसलिए कहता हूं व्याकुलता को होने पर सब हो जाता है. अभी प्रश्न है व्याकुलता कैसे प्राप्त करें? अभी तो है नहीं. व्याकुलता होने से सब कुछ हो जाएगा. Unfortunately, we do not have that intense longing for God. Let us acknowledge this present statement of fact. That's why Bhagavan is continuing that how to develop Vyakulata, how to develop longing for God. He gives a very, very important input for our life. This has to be read between the lines. A man cannot realize God unless he renounces everything mentally. This is a golden statement. मन से संपूर्ण त्याग के हुए बिना ईश्वर नहीं मिलते. त्याग चाहिए. Now, this is not a new statement. All our scriptures are replete with this singular statement. त्यागे नैके अमृतत्व मानसो, declared in the Upanishads. The immortality is attained by renunciation alone. Tyagena ekena. See, there is no mixture. By renunciation alone, immortality is attained. Amritatva manashu, one become immortal. Bhagavad prapti hota hai tyagi, by renunciation. But then how to develop this renunciation? This is the secret Sri Ramakrishna is giving, important inputs. साधु संचय नहीं कर सकता. This is the important point. He says, a sadhu cannot lay things up. Bards and wandering monks do not make provision for the morrow. कहते हैं पंछी और दरवेश ये दोनों संचय नहीं करते हैं. Now you will immediately say that what about the householders? Those who are working, they have to maintain a household. Especially you have to understand this message is meant for the householders. He is talking to the householders. We have to see what has he said. One has to renounce mentally. That is his word. So to read between the lines. मन से संपूर्ण त्याग के हुए बिना ईश्वर नहीं मिलते. You may be amidst lot of things, materials which are necessary for your maintenance, but we should not have any mental attachment. त्याग के मतलब है त्याग करना. कौन चीज त्याग करना है? What has to be renounced? immediately conclude we have to renounce the world. No. We have to renounce the attachment for the world. Sri Ramakrishna says, नाव जल में रहती है, लेकिन नाव का भीतर जल नहीं होना चाहिए. A boat floats in water. Boat stays in water. Boat cannot stay without water. In order to ply, boat has to remain on water. But it is dangerous if water enters into the boat because the boat will be drowned. ये खतरा है, खतरनाक है. अगर नाव के भीतर पानी आ जाए तो नाव डूब जाएगी. So there is no harm if we stay in the world, but worldliness should not come within us. So what is the message? We must remember, even while staying in the world, that we must be careful so that worldliness does not enter into us. Now, what is the problem of worldly objects and subjects? Because when we stay near our sensual objects, then there is a natural attraction of the objects to our senses. Our sense organs are designed to be continuously attracted by the sense objects. So when we are amidst the sense objects, it is but natural that we will be continuously drawn towards the sense objects. And if we are not careful, then this continuous attraction evolves into an attachment. Sangat sanjayate kamaha. What is to be rejected? Kama, passion. Passion doesn't come all on a sudden. Passion comes through sangha, company. If you remain with lot of worldly objects, worldly environment, then there is but natural that you will be gradually attracted and develop some affinity, attachment, and that will take you away from God. Sri Ramakrishna is saying is like a scale pan. On one side there is God, and the other side there is worldliness. If worldliness increase, then ये पल्ला भारी हो जाएंगे. कांटे की दो सुइयों में कब अंतर होता है? यह तभी होता है जब एक पल्ला किसी भार से नीचे दबता है. कामिनी और कांचन ही भार है. सिंपल. द स्केल पैन when does the lower needle of a pair of scales move away from the upper one? He says the upper point of the scale pan is God. The lower point is mind. In the beginning, when the scale pan is free, in perfect equilibrium, both the points coincide. Mind is attuned to God. This is a very great statement for us to remember. Our mind has a natural affinity towards God. जो स्केल पेन है, स्केल पेन में कुछ मत रखिए निकती में, तो तोला एकदम साफ रहेगा. दोनों पॉइंटर एक साथ है. Bhagavan says the upper one is God and the lower one is our mind. फर्क कैसे हो जाएगा? He says, when does the lower needle of a pair of scales move away, the top needle does not move. God is constant. God is not biased this side or that side. He is same. We only go back and forth and blame God that हमारे वो दर्शन नहीं देते हैं कि आज कैसे देंगे, आप तो हट गए, कि आज कैसे हट जाता है? When does it move away? When one pan is pressed down by a weight. तो एक पलना में भार आ जाएंगे, वो हट जाएगा. वो भार क्या है? कामिनी कांचन, वर्ल्डलीनेस. That's why it is said, if you are amidst the objects of sense pleasures, then you have to be careful. So it is also necessary to be physically away from it in order that you develop mental separation. It is also necessary as far as possible without jeopardizing your way of life. Physical separation is not the goal. The goal is the mental separation, but it is a process. If you think that physically being away from the world, you will develop detachment, you are stupid, you are not doing the thing. This topic will come. It's not that easy. भगवद गीता में भगवान कहते विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः. Even if you retire in a forest or a cave, coming away physically from the worldly pleasures, but you are carrying a mind, the mind will still hover around the worldly objects, and the requirement was mental renunciation, not physical. This has never been said that you get away from your world. It has been said, मन से आसक्ति त्याग करना है. We know how to get attached. We do not know how to get detached. We know how to switch on. We do not know how to switch off. The switching of the mind, taking the mind away from the sense pleasures, that is the secret to make the pointer coincide with God, to make the mind towards God. Then only we can develop real longing for God. That is necessary for God realization. So longing जो व्याकुलता तभी हट जाता है जब मन विषय की ओर चले जाते हैं. विषय से हमें सावधान होना चाहिए. तो भगवान ने said in the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, संगात संजायते कामः. But before that he has said something else also. How the sangha is created, how the attachment gives rise to passion, but how the attachment has started. Dhyayato vishwayan pungsa sangaseshu upajayate. This is the beginning. When we give the worldly pleasures an entry to our mind, ध्यान करते हैं, जब सोचते हैं, जब उसके बारे में हम चिंतन करते हैं, it makes a slow entry into our mind. It looks very innocent. चिंतन करने से क्या फायदा है, क्या गलती है? हम तो कुछ नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं सिर्फ चिंतन कर रहा हूँ. वो खतरा है. वो आग का वो एक शलाका है, सब कुछ खाक कर देगा. वही उस पॉइंट से सावधान होना चाहिए. जब मन में विषय चिंतन हो रहा है, वही खतरा है. द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द मीनेस. ध्यायतो विश्वायन पुंस संगस्तेषु उपजायते. जैसे ध्यान करते रहोगे, चिंतन करते रहोगे, उसमें आसक्ति पैदा होगा. संगात संजायते काम. आसक्ति से प्रबल कामना वासना आएगा. कामात क्रोधो विजायते. कामना वासना प्रतिहत होने से क्रोध आ जाएगा, एंगर आ जाएंगे. क्रोधात भवति सम्मोह. क्रोध से सम्मोह हो जाएगा. आप विल बिकम डेज्ड. क्या कर रहे हो, क्या नहीं कर रहे हो, पता नहीं चलेगा. यू लूज ऑल सेंस of justice. You become dazed, mesmerized. Sammoha smriti vangshaha. Then you loss of memory. What is that memory? Memory means you had the goal to realize God. You forget that. Goal orientation is most important. Every moment we have to have this smriti, that this is what I wanted and this is what I am doing. But when you are mesmerized, sammohan ho gaya, your buddhi is not working anymore. The loss of memory, this lot of intellect. Smriti vibhrama, smriti bhrangshat buddhi nasha. When you lose the memory, lose the target of your life, then the intellect becomes counterproductive. Buddhi nash. Buddhi nashat pranashyati. Finally you ruin yourself. So the entire episode starts, just told in this verse of the Bhagavad Gita, starts with dhyayato. Beginning is the dhyan. Be very careful about what you are thinking. The thought process is very important. Never forget this formula in your life. TBT. Thoughts become things. This formula must be remembered. जो आप सोच रहे हो वही होने वाला है. अच्छा सोचोगे अच्छा बनोगे, बुरा सोचोगे बुरा बनोगे. We are the designer of our own destiny. No one is designing sitting over the clouds. हमारे भविष्य, हमारा अदृष्ट हम खुद रचना करते हैं. कहाँ पर? वो कारखाना कहाँ है? Where is the workshop? In our mind. That is where we are designing our future. And the apparatus is our thought process, our chintan. Be very careful about your thought. कभी मन को कूड़ादान मत बनाएं. Mind is not a garbage can that you keep all the bogus things. Mind is the place where future is being built. It's meant for all the bright thoughts, positive thoughts. अच्छा चिंतन होना चाहिए, अच्छा संग होना चाहिए, अच्छा स्मृति होना चाहिए. सर्वदा बुरा चीज आने से बंद करो. नो एंट्री. That's why Sri Ramakrishna says, you have to be careful to keep your mind away from worldly thoughts. Now the question, Sri Ramakrishna says, you can do it while being in the world. You don't have to leave the world. Now the questioner, Mahimacharan, is a very intelligent person. He asks a very golden question. We remain in the world to enjoy the world. When you have formed a distaste, detachment for the world, is it possible to live in the world? What an intelligent question. जो संसार भोग करने चाहते हैं उसके लिए संसार का जरूरत है. जो संसार भोग में जिसको मतलब नहीं है तो उनके लिए संसार में रहना क्या संभव है? He is not saying whether he should stay or not. He said, is it possible? Sri Ramakrishna says, of course it is. And he gives a very, very interesting explanation for that. We'll take it up in our next Sunday introduction. Niranjanam nityam anantarupam bhaktanukampadhrita vigraham vai Ishavataram parameshamidyam tam Ramakrishnam shirasa namama. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Now we'll close with the chanting of the Lord. Please join with me. Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om. Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om Ram Krishna, Hari Om.